You wake up. The house is quiet. Maybe your knees ache a little. The world feels faster than it used to. But what if I told you that happiness and peace of mind are still within reach? Not from big changes, but from small daily habits. In this video, we will explore 10 simple things you can do every day to feel healthier, calmer, and more joyful. Because you deserve to enjoy your life fully, gently, and with ease. Habit 1. Listen to music that brings back good memories. Let us begin with something simple yet incredibly powerful. Music. Not just any music, but the songs that remind you of who you once were. The melodies that take you back to your first dance, your first love, or the sound of Sunday mornings when your children were young. Music has a way of touching the soul in places that words never quite reach. When we listen to music from our past, it is more than entertainment. It is therapy. Research shows that music connected to positive memories can improve mood, reduce anxiety, and even support brain function. For older adults, especially those feeling isolated or disconnected, music can be like a bridge, reconnecting you with the strongest parts of your identity. Do you remember a song that used to lift your spirit? Something from the 1960s, or maybe a favorite church hymn. That song is still there, waiting to meet you again. Just playing it for a few minutes each day can brighten your mood, spark a memory, or bring a smile that lasts for hours. This is not just nostalgia. This is medicine for your mind and heart. If you struggle with sleep, depression, or loneliness, try creating a small music ritual. Choose 3 songs from a happy time in your life. Maybe you listen to them while folding laundry or sipping your morning coffee. Maybe you sit in your favorite chair, close your eyes, and let the music carry you. Let the lyrics speak to you again. Let the rhythm move you, even just a little. Hum along, tap your feet, or sing out loud if you feel like it. You might be surprised how much energy and peace a familiar melody can bring. You do not have to know all the science behind it. Just know this: music remembers you, even when you forget to remember yourself. It reminds you of where you have been, what you have overcome, and how much beauty still surrounds you. So, tomorrow morning, or even right after this video, take 5 minutes, find a song you love, press play, close your eyes, and give yourself permission to feel it fully. You're not too old to feel joy. You're not too far away from happiness. Sometimes it is just one song away. Habit 2. Do one kind act for someone else. Each day. Now let us talk about kindness. Not the kind you plan for weeks, or the big gestures that require time and energy. I mean simple, quiet kindness. The kind that fits right into your day, like a soft breath or a smile, a phone call to a friend, a kind word to a neighbor, sharing a memory with someone who needs it. Doing something kind for someone else does not just help them, it helps you. Studies have shown that even small acts of kindness can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and increase a sense of connection and purpose, things that many older adults deeply need. As we age, it is easy to feel like we are less useful. Maybe the kids are grown. Maybe the world feels distant. But kindness gives us power again. Every small act is proof that you still matter, that your heart still makes a difference. Kindness does not need to be seen to be real. It can be a silent prayer for someone going through pain. It can be writing a thank you note. It can be offering a helping hand or simply listening to someone who needs to talk. The beauty of this habit is that it works both ways. You help someone else, but in doing so, you feel better too. Kindness lights up the part of the brain connected to joy and connection. It lifts your spirit in a quiet but steady way. So here is your gentle challenge. Every day before you go to bed, ask yourself one question. Who did I help today? It does not have to be a big answer. It can be small. But even the smallest effort, done with love, can create ripples that go far beyond what you see. You do not need to change the whole world. Just make one person feel seen, heard, or valued. And in doing that, you will remind yourself that you are still a giver, still someone who brings light. And if you are ever feeling down or unsure of your place in this season of life, try kindness. Give what you wish you had, and watch it come back to you in ways you never expected. Habit 3. Look at old photos or mementos once a day. This habit may seem simple, even sentimental, but looking at old photos or keepsakes is much more than a walk down memory lane. It is a way to reconnect with your identity, to ground yourself in your story, and to remember that you are not just aging. You are carrying a life full of meaning. When you hold a photo in your hand or glance at a framed picture on the wall, your brain responds, memories light up, emotions surface, and suddenly, you are not just looking, you are feeling. You are remembering what it meant to love, to raise a family, to survive hardship, to celebrate joy. These moments help remind us of who we are. For people dealing with memory loss or emotional decline, daily exposure to familiar faces, places, and moments can bring calm and clarity. For all of us, it simply reminds us that we have lived and that our story still matters. This habit does not take long, one photo a day. That is all. Sit with it. Remember where you were, who was there, how you felt. You can write a short note about the memory, or better yet, share the story with someone, maybe a grandchild, a neighbor, or a friend. Do not worry if the photo is faded. The feeling behind it is still alive. That picture of you in your 20s, holding your baby, that was real. That love is still part of you. That strength is still inside you. Sometimes we forget our own greatness. Life moves fast, and the world does not always slow down to honor where we have been. But you can. You can take a few quiet minutes each day to say, I remember, I lived, and I still carry those moments with pride. So place a few favorite photos somewhere you can see them easily. On the fridge, your bedside table, your bookshelf. Let them speak to you. Let them keep you company. Let them remind you that aging is not about fading away. It is about holding on to everything that made you, you, because your story is far from over. And those pictures? They are proof that it has been, and continues to be, beautiful. Habit 4. Spend time in natural light every morning. One of the most overlooked health habits is also one of the most powerful. Natural morning light. Many people underestimate how much light affects the body and the mind, especially as we grow older. Yet this simple habit can quietly improve sleep, mood, and overall peace of mind. Your body follows a natural rhythm. When you expose your eyes and skin to natural light early in the day, your brain receives a clear message. It understands that the day has begun. This helps regulate your internal clock, making it easier to feel awake in the morning and sleepy at night. For older adults who struggle with poor sleep, this can be life-changing. Morning light also helps the body produce vitamin D, which supports bone health, immune function, and emotional balance. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked to fatigue, sadness, and even memory problems. But the solution does not have to come from a bottle. Sometimes it comes from simply stepping outside. This habit does not require exercise or effort. You do not need to walk far. You can sit on your porch, stand by an open window, or step into your yard. 10 minutes is enough. Feel the light on your face. Notice the air. Let your body gently wake up. Many people start their mornings with worry, news, appointments, responsibilities. But light invites calm. It says, you are here. You made it to another day. And that matters. If you begin each morning with natural light, you may notice changes you did not expect. Better sleep, fewer restless nights, a calmer mood, a sense that your day feels more balanced. You do not need to rush. Just open the door, let the light in, and give your body the signal it has been waiting for. Habit 5. Enjoy your tea or coffee without distractions. For many older adults, tea or coffee is already part of daily life, but this habit is not about what you drink. It is about how you drink it. Too often, these moments are rushed or distracted. The television is on, the phone is nearby, the mind is elsewhere. When you slow down and truly enjoy your drink, something changes. You are no longer just consuming. You are experiencing. This small act becomes a form of mindfulness, which has been shown to reduce stress and improve emotional health. Sit down. Hold the cup with both hands. Notice the warmth. Breathe in the aroma. Take a slow sip. There is no hurry. This moment belongs to you. As we age, time feels different. Days can blur together, but rituals give shape to time. They remind us that each day has meaning. This quiet pause can become a gentle anchor in your routine. You may find that these few minutes bring more calm than you expected. Your thoughts slow. Your breathing deepens. You feel present. And in that presence, there is peace. You deserve moments like this. Not later. Not after everything is done. Right now. This cup is not a habit to rush through. It is a reminder that life can still be savored. Make this your daily promise. 1 cup, 1 quiet moment, no distractions, just you and the warmth in your hands. Habit 6, practice gentle self-touch or self-massage. As people grow older, physical touch often becomes less frequent. Yet, the human body never stops needing comfort. Gentle self-touch is a simple and powerful way to reconnect with your body and care for it with kindness. This habit is not about pain or pressure. It is about awareness, about reminding your body that it is still worthy of care. Gently rubbing your hands together, massaging your feet before bed, placing a hand over your heart, and breathing slowly. These small actions can improve circulation, reduce muscle tension, and calm the nervous system. They also send a powerful emotional message. You are safe, you are cared for, you are not alone. Many older adults feel disconnected from their bodies due to pain or illness. Gentle touch helps rebuild that connection. It encourages acceptance instead of frustration, comfort instead of resistance. This habit is especially helpful at night. A few minutes of gentle massage before sleep can help release the day. It signals to your body that it is time to rest. Use lotion or oil if you like. Move slowly. There is no right or wrong way. The intention matters more than the technique. When you touch your own body with kindness, you reclaim ownership of it. You stop seeing it as something that is failing you and start seeing it as something that has carried you faithfully through life. This is not indulgence. This is care. And care is something you deserve every single day. Habit 7. Keep a positivity jar. Some days are heavy. Some moments feel quiet, even lonely. That is part of life, especially in the later chapters. But what if you could collect small moments of light? So on the darker days, you could still remember that joy is never far away. A positivity jar is a simple habit. You take a small jar or box, and each day you write down one good thing that happened. It could be anything. A kind word from a friend, a delicious meal, a good night's sleep, a quiet moment that made you smile. Then you fold the paper and place it in the jar. That is it. Just one sentence a day. Over time, that jar becomes a treasure, a visible, growing reminder that beauty still happens, that peace still visits, that your life, even with its aches and worries, is filled with goodness. The human brain has a natural tendency to focus on what is wrong. It is how we protect ourselves. But this habit retrains the brain to also notice what is right. It gently invites us to seek out the good, no matter how small. And on the hard days, because they will come, you can reach into that jar and pull out a reminder. A small proof that life still smiles, that you have felt joy before, that you will feel it again. You do not need fancy materials. A simple jar and a few scraps of paper are enough. You can use colored paper if you like, or write with your favorite pen. Make it your own. Make it a ritual. You can also invite others to join. Ask your grandchildren to write a note when they visit. Let your spouse or neighbor add something they are grateful for. Over time, it becomes not just your jar, but a shared celebration of life's simple pleasures. This habit takes less than 1 minute a day, but the impact is deep and lasting. It builds emotional strength. It builds hope. And most of all, it gently teaches you that your days still carry light, sometimes quiet, sometimes small, but always there. Because happiness is not found in big events alone. It is hidden in the ordinary. One smile, one kind gesture, one peaceful moment, one note in a jar. Habit 8. Give your brain a mental snack. Just like your body needs movement, your brain needs activity. As we age, it becomes even more important to keep the mind engaged. But this does not mean hard work or complicated study. It means giving your brain small, enjoyable challenges, what we like to call a mental snack. A mental snack is something quick, light, and stimulating. It can be a crossword puzzle, a memory game, a trivia question, or learning one new word each day. The idea is to keep your brain curious and active without pressure or stress. Doing this regularly strengthens memory, sharpens attention, and can even delay cognitive decline. More importantly, it gives you a daily sense of accomplishment. That feeling of, I did something today, I challenged myself, and I still have it. If you enjoy word games, try playing one each morning with your coffee. If numbers are your thing, try a simple Sudoku puzzle before bed. You can even learn fun facts about a topic you love: history, music, gardening, anything. The goal is not perfection, it is presence. When you engage your brain with intention, you feel more alive. You remember that learning never has to stop, that no matter your age, your mind is still growing. If you live with a partner or have regular visits with friends or family, share these challenges. Ask each other questions. Make it fun. Laughter and learning go well together. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a difference. It keeps you sharp. It gives you confidence, and it reminds you that your brain is not fading. It is still capable of growth and discovery. So choose your favorite kind of mental snack. Feed your brain gently, like watering a plant. Not too much, not too fast, just enough to help it thrive. Your mind has carried you through a lifetime. Give it something joyful to chew on. You might be surprised by how good it still feels to learn something new. Habit 9. Spice up your food with intention. Eating is one of life's great pleasures, but for many older adults, meals can become routine, even dull. Appetite may change, taste may fade, but one thing that can reignite the joy of eating is the use of herbs and spices. Natural, flavorful, and often healing. Spices are more than just seasoning. They are medicine from the earth. Turmeric, cinnamon, basil, rosemary, garlic, ginger. Each of these has its own health benefits. They support digestion, reduce inflammation, help control blood sugar, and even improve mood. But beyond the science, there is something beautiful about cooking with intention. When you choose flavors that you love and you prepare your food with care, you turn eating into a celebration again. Think of the meals you used to love. Was there a soup that reminded you of childhood? A sauce that brought your family together? A warm drink that comforted you on cold days? You can bring that back. You can use spices not just to flavor food, but to bring warmth to your day. A sprinkle of cinnamon on oatmeal, a pinch of turmeric in soup, a few fresh basil leaves on toast. It does not have to be fancy, just thoughtful. This habit also helps you reconnect with your senses. The smell of garlic sautéing in olive oil, the color of golden curry, the taste of ginger and tea. These small experiences wake up the body and mind. They say, life still has flavor. Joy is still on the menu. Even if you do not cook much anymore, You can start small. Try one new spice each week. Experiment gently. Let your kitchen become a space of curiosity again. You might also find that using spices encourages you to eat more nourishing meals. When food tastes good, you are more likely to eat well, and that affects your energy, your mood, and your overall health. This is not about becoming a chef. It is about enjoying what you eat, about reminding yourself that food is not just fuel. It is connection, comfort, memory, and joy. So go to your spice rack, open a jar, take a deep breath. Let the aroma remind you that life still holds surprises, delicious ones. Habit 10. Ask yourself, what went well today? As the day comes to a close and the world begins to quiet down, your thoughts often become louder. Worries, regrets, or even loneliness can fill the space where peace should live. That is why this habit, simple as it may seem, can gently guide your mind toward rest and gratitude. Each evening, before bed, take 1 or 2 minutes to ask yourself this question. What went well today? Not what went perfectly, not what was impressive. Simply, what went well? Maybe your back did not ache as much. Maybe the soup you made tasted just right. Maybe you smiled at a stranger or someone called you just to say hello. These little things may seem small, but they are the quiet threads that hold your day together. By choosing to reflect on what went well, you are training your brain to end the day with a feeling of enough. Instead of carrying anxiety or frustration into sleep, you carry gratitude. You carry light. And over time, this habit builds strength. Emotional strength. The kind that helps you face challenges with calm and clarity. The kind that reminds you there is always something worth noticing, even in hard times. You can speak your thoughts out loud, you can write them down in a notebook, or you can simply close your eyes and think of them like tiny stars at the end of your day. This moment does not require effort, only presence, only honesty, only a small space where your heart can exhale. Some nights you may find 5 things that went well. Other nights, maybe just 1. That is enough. It always is, because what you are really doing is creating a gentle rhythm for your soul, a way to remind yourself that each day, no matter how ordinary or quiet, holds some kind of grace. You are not chasing perfection. You are honoring your experience. You are finding peace, not by changing your life, but by noticing what is already good within it. So tonight, when you turn off the lights and settle into your pillow, try asking yourself this one question. What went well today? You may sleep more peacefully than you expect. You have just heard 10 simple, quiet habits. None of them require a gym, or a big budget, or a miracle. They only ask for presence, intention, and a little love toward yourself. Music that brings you joy. Kindness shared with others. A photo that tells your story. A few minutes of sunlight, a warm cup of coffee, a gentle touch, a gratitude jar, a challenge for your brain, a flavorful meal, and one honest question before bed. Together, they create a life that feels more alive, more grounded, and more peaceful. And here is the truth, dear friend. Aging does not mean losing who you are. It means returning to what matters, to what is real. And these habits can guide you home to that place, one day at a time. You deserve peace. You deserve happiness. Not in some distant future, but today and tomorrow and the day after that. So take what spoke to you from this video. Try one thing, then maybe 2. Let it be easy. Let it be kind. Let it be enough. And if this message touched your heart, consider sharing it with someone you love, because everyone deserves a reminder that they are still growing, still healing, still shining. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. And remember, your life is still full of beauty. You are not alone. You are deeply, wonderfully alive.